Hey guys, thanks for joining me in this video. We're going to talk today about the OVM from Steinhart. OVM, of course, is Ocean One Vintage Military. So that watch has been around for a little bit. It's kind of like a favorite inside of the Steinhart catalog, and I've got two of them. The one we're going to look at today is a black dial, and that one is heavily modded, so it doesn't look much like the original OVM. And that actually isn't because I didn't like the watch. It's because I just wanted to see what else I could do. Like, it's kind of like a blank sheet of paper. It's just, there are some things that you can do out there. I started seeing, like the crystal and that was available for it. The handset, of course, I prefer the handset from the Snowflake handset from Tudor. I kind of like that. In this, I was trying to get a certain look on this watch, and I think I achieved that. Anyway, this is it right here. This is coming from my watchmaker, so I'm seeing this thing for the first time, just like you guys are. So without further ado, I just see if I can do this without cutting the package. Yeah, it looks like I can. Let's see. Maybe not. All right, let me just cut it up a little bit. All right. Looks like you put it back in the original. Yeah, okay, you double wrap it. Good looking out. All right, so these are the parts he took off, and that is the watch. I'm making sure there's nothing else in there. Okay. All right, so this is the watch now. In case you guys have ever seen one of these or haven't seen one of these are like a travel case, or I like to use them whenever I send the watch out for service. You can get them on AliExpress, probably Temu. I never really dealt with Temu, so Amazon probably has them. There's a lot of places you can get these. This is a hard shell case. So let's take a look at this thing. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now, the photographs I have of this, it doesn't even look as good as this, and I don't even know how this is going to represent. So I'm going to try to. No, because I can't expose it. Anyway, that's a good shot of it right there. Give you an idea of the crystal and how high it comes up above the bezel, and then we'll talk about some of the mods. Okay. Wow, this watch is even more stunning in person than it is. The photographs really don't do it any justice, and I don't even know if I'm doing it any justice here because of the lighting. Just trying to do my best on that, but yeah, man. I think that the handset actually matches the indices pretty good. I think the color was right on. Now, in a classic world, or the historical world, this watch back in the day would have been made with radium. But, of course, it's BGW9 today. This gives it that vintage look. Okay, so let's talk about where you get these mods. Okay, so this was the first of the modifications that I did. This was the clasp upgrade, and if you go on my channel, you can find that upgrade is available. There's two videos right now. There's one long video and there's one short video. I suggest go with the short one because it just gets right to the point. Since I had this off the watch, I polished this the safety latch. I kind of polished that out a little bit just to be different, but this is a nice milled clasp, so that was the first of the modifications that I did. And then the second one is the ceramic insert. Now, some might say, well, what was wrong with the aluminum? I didn't have a problem with it. I just want to I just wanted to make the watch look different. Doing that, I put the old sub-style clasp, like the Rolex style clasp on it, or like the Submariner style clasp. I'm sorry, geez, I said clasp. Insert, my apologies. I put the sub-style insert over the mill sub-style. And then I did see the flat top hat sapphire. I saw that while I was doing some research on the mill subs, and I saw this, and I'm like, wow, I think I want to try that. So that's where that came from. And then the handsets, of course, is something I thought, well, you know what, you got the watch open, let's just do it. It just makes the watch look that much different, I think. Some might love it, some might hate it. In fact, when I posted the photographs of this watch on some Steinhart forums on Facebook, I got a mixed bag of results. Most people were okay with it, and some were like, well, why did you do that? It's a cheap watch. It's not a real expensive watch. It's not like this watch costs like tens of thousands of dollars or $200,000, and I did that. Totally different. So those are the two main, those were the two big upgrades, or let's say mods, that I did. And then everything works on this watch great, just like it did before I sent it out. The bezel sounds so good on this, just awesome. No, there's like no backplay at all. It's crazy. Just a killer watch. I don't know if you guys are getting that effect on that crystal and stuff. Anyway, the crystal has AR coating on the inside, so it really, just plays with the light nice. Man, really cool watch. I wish I had the bracelet on it to show you what it looked like on, but I'd have to put the pins in and stuff, and that's a whole, I could probably do it in a couple minutes, but maybe I'll do it later at the end of this video. Okay, so we talked about the bezel insert, we talked about the crystal, we talked about the handset. Let's talk about where you get them. The bracelets, of course, if you want to check out my video on that, you can get the extra bracelet to do the clasp upgrade from Nomon or Steinhart direct. And the crystal comes from Crystal Times, and it's a top hat flat sapphire crystal for the Ocean One. If you just type those keywords or key phrase in, that should come up for you. The handset's available. You can get them from ewatchparts.com, or you can go even on eBay. There's a lot of places that sell the hands for this watch. My watchmaker, he loved this watch so much. He was just like, wow, I got to get me a Steinhart, because he just said that these watches punch so far above their weight that he was just amazed by the quality. And this guy works on Rolex, he works on Omega, he works on all the big names, and he's like, I'm just impressed with this company. What a great company they are, and that's coming from a guy that does this. That's his business. So yeah, just a super good watch. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I was kind of worried because photographs, they show you one thing, and then in person it's something totally different. Okay, so the bezel insert you can get from Nomon. Now the bezel insert looks a little different than the factory insert you get from Steinhart. The numbers, they look a little bit more silver. They're not as white. They're silver. They're more vintage looking, which I think plays well with the aesthetic that this watch gives. So if you don't know, now you know. This watch is a 42 millimeter case. This is the same case that the Ocean One uses, that shares the same across the product line, screw down crown. This one has 300 meters of water resistance. This has been re-pressure tested with a new gasket. And it's a solid case back, of course. It's a no frills thing. There's no craziness going on. Nothing that you don't need. But you know, it's just the typical what's that seahorse back there with what's that, Poseidon, I guess. Their signature. What else can I say about this watch, guys? It's pretty damn amazing. Let me get the screws for the bracelet, and then we'll put those on, and I'll show you what that looks like on a trying to think of the way that's supposed to look. Yeah, that is, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, just trying to make sure I get the location right on that. Okay, so it's supposed to go like that. Okay, good. Keeping the pins in the bag. Hopefully I can dump them out without losing them. There we go. Okay, so see if I can get it in there without making a mess. Okay, so get your watchmaker's screwdriver. Bear with me, my eyes are not the best. Even if I can get it in there so it stays on. Nice part about these screwdrivers is that, you know, you use your index finger and trying to get it on the screw. I'm really having a hard time here, I don't know why. Okay. Looks like it's going in. I don't put a lot of torque on that, by the way, just so you know. I don't want to strip it out. I've done that before. That kind of sucks when you do. Anyway, so let's get the next one. Trying to do this pretty fast so you're not sitting there watching me struggle with this. All right, it's going through. Okay, let's see. All right, this one's going a lot easier. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's it. So, on a 7-inch wrist. What's going on here? Okay. Whoops. So if I turned it around, right? Yeah. It looks like I put it on backwards, actually. I gotta turn it around. Yeah, it's on backwards. But anyway, just so you get an idea. So that's how that looks on a 7-inch wrist. Pretty damn amazing. Yeah. Pretty cool watch, huh, guys? Now, this is the gray dial OVM. This watch has got some time on it. I mean, it's probably well over a decade old. I bought it used, but I got a great deal on it, and awesome deal, actually. And this watch is going to stay just the way you see it. No changes planned for this one. All right, guys, I don't have a lot more to say in this video. If you know about this watch, this is no surprise to you as far as like what the OVM is, and you know, it's a great watch, and I just feel like I've created another version of that great watch right here. As always, guys, I will see you in the next video, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.